Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Esther. The menu of today is Ndole and Yam. Today I'm going to show you guys how you can cook your own perfect Ndole and Yam. So keep watching as I take you through the process. I present to you the ingredients we need for this food. We need some bitter leaf. Here I'm using frozen chopped bitter leaf, 3 packs. That's the quantity I want. A tube of yam, some dry meats and some fresh meat. This is cow meat. We have some stockfish, dry stockfish. We have some shrimp. I'm going to use the shrimp for my decoration. We have some coriander and celery and some spring onions. We have dry crayfish. We have garlic and ginger. We also have onions. I'm using 2 onions, the red and the white onions. I use 2 tomatoes. I like using tomatoes. We have some pepper and some vegetable oil. We also have our main ingredients, granite. So I'm using the peel. Here I'm gonna use 4 cups of granite. That's my measurement. That's the measurement I use. 4 cups of granite, as you can see. So we are going to start with the cooking. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to boil my granite. At the same time, I'm also going to wash my cow meat, wash it very well, season it with some Maggi, salt and onions, then put it on the gas stand, let it cook for about 20 minutes, all of them. While it's cooking, I'll be fixing my ingredients. Where some people don't still know how to season their food, so I'm going to give you the exact quantity of salt and cube that you need. So you have to put half teaspoon salt and half teaspoon cube, then you season your meat, allow it to cook. I will also add my dry stockfish inside because it's strong, so I'll allow all of them to cook together. I then blend all of my spices, all of the ingredients. I mix them together and blend, except the crayfish and the granite. I'm going to blend separately. I blend everything, then I'll keep aside my tomatoes. I will not also blend it because I'm going to slice it. If you have any question to ask while watching this video, please feel free to drop it on the comment below. Thanks. Now that the granite is ready, we then have to sift it and blend it. That's just what I'm going to do, and blend it so much. After the 20 minutes, we also check our meat. Oh, the meat and the stockfish is almost ready, so it's time for us to add our dry meat inside so that it can cook for about 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. All of our ingredients are now ready. They're all fixed. We have the chopped onions, the washed bitter leaf, the grind crayfish, the cooked meat, the stock, everything. So we put the pot on the gas stand so that it can be heated for about 50 seconds. Then it's time for us to start with the frying. We now pour some vegetable oil inside the pot. We then add our sliced onions inside the heated vegetable oil and season it with some salt and cube. Allow the sliced onions to cook for about 1 minute. Then you add the next ingredient, which is add your sliced fresh tomato and stir it also. Let it also cook for just some seconds. Then you add now the shrimp inside and let it cook for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, remove your shrimp. Because I want to use the shrimp only for my decoration, so I remove it after 5 minutes. It's cooked and I have to remove it right now. Having done with that, it's time for us now to cook our ndole. So we then add the ground granite inside and stir it. add your ground spices inside, the pepper, the ginger, the garlic, all inside, and the meat stock. Add everything together and allow it to cook. You also add your cooked beef inside. You add the dry fish, the stockfish, and the dry meat, all of them, add them inside. Then you allow it to cook. Remember, we are not going to cook this groundnut for long because it was already boiled. Unless your groundnut is raw, that's when you take time for this. That's when you take a longer time doing this process. But I'm not going to take time because my groundnut is already cooked. And with this done, it's time for us to do the final seasoning. You add 1 spoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of cube. That's your Maggi. You then allow it to cook for 10 minutes. Whoa, look how it is. The oil is not coming up, it's floating on top of the groundnut. So it's time for us to add our vegetable. We now add the bitter leaf, all of them inside, and we also add our crayfish and stir it together and let it just cook for 5 minutes, and that's it. We are done. Remember, I'm using but a liter of vegetable oil here. I already use half, so the other half I like to use it at the end of my cooking. That's it. So I will heat my vegetable oil. I add the sliced onions, 1 sliced onions inside, allow it to cook just for 50 seconds. Then I pour it inside my vegetable, and that's it. The ndole is ready. So I just have to pour it inside and stir it. That's it, and we are good to go. While the ndole was being cooked, I also put water on the gas stand. I peeled my yam and I put it inside the pot because yam doesn't take time to cook. So you just have to boil the yam for about 20 minutes or 15 minutes. That's it. Our ndole and yam is ready and ready to serve. You can now serve it with other rice, miondo, bobolo, cocoyam, rice, whatsoever you want to eat it with it. Enjoy your meal. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click the red subscribe button below and click the notification bell for an update. Thank you. Bye bye.